What's up, guys? We're here at AMC Town Square with Chasing Cinema.
Mr. James Shoe.
.com. We got 3 movies tonight. We got Disney's Zootopia. We have London Has Fallen, Gerard Butler and Aaron Eckhart. The sequel to Olympus Has Fallen, and the movie we're about to talk about, the beautiful Margot Robbie and Tina Fey in
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
WTF.
Yes, for those that don't know, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot is basically the way that
I'm an idiot.
Military would say WTF. And I would like to say, Aaron Eckhart, look.
Is he in it?
No. For to go back to London Has Fallen, there better not be a third one. Don't get in trouble again, because I might believe the time you got in trouble second time, third time I won't buy. Like Taken, that didn't work for anybody. But
oh, you don't know the planned trilogy?
No, for this?
Spain Has Fallen.
Oh no, geez, Louise.
How great would it be? If
I still haven't seen Taken 3.
I called it years in advance.
They're gonna call you and like, hey, we need to be able to license that out. Can you remove that video? Anyway, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. So, Mr. Shoe joined me last year while we watched Sisters, which had 2 dynamite stars from SNL, 2 comedians, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, and like James is saying, yes.
Sorry.
Thank you. You know you are. That movie was really disappointing, and I love Tina Fey. I've loved Tina Fey and Amy Poehler from SNL, but Tina Fey, besides I think her writing Mean Girls, hasn't really found her role in a movie that's that strong. At least that's coming to mind right now. Sisters was nah. Admission was eh. And there was another one too that I cannot think of off the top of my head.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, she's done all right stuff. No, I wouldn't say everything's bad, but
Date Night?
Nothing too strong. Date Night she was in, yeah. And I know there's more, but I think that her claim to fame after SNL was writing Mean Girls, and I think everyone likes Mean Girls. But nothing really too strong as far as performance. This looks like something a little bit out of her role. She did produce this film, and this film is kind of close to her because it is about a journalist who basically covered war, like a veteran, was dedicated to her father, who recently passed away, and her dad was actually a journalist and was in one of the wars. I cannot remember which, but she was talking about it. So close to her heart. Lorne Michaels from SNL, the creator of SNL, also produced this.
I didn't know that.
Produces with her, so Tina Fey is a producer. We also have the Hobbit himself, Martin Freeman, in this movie.
Yep, Civil War.
Yep. So I'm excited. I'm hoping this
and Margot Robbie.
And Margot Robbie.
She's on fire.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she's starting to. She's picking up that steam.
Yeah, she really is.
So I'm hoping that this is a good movie. It looks a little bit different than your average Tina Fey movie. I think it is marketing itself as, it is marketing itself as a very strong comedy. But I have a feeling when you go in this, it's not going to be that kind of comedy. You know, I feel like a lot of people are going to expect to get a lot more jokes, and it's going to a little bit more serious. Because obviously it's about more of a serious topic. It's based off of a real reporter who was tired of just her average day life, and after the war in Iran started giving a lot more coverage by the news, they needed people who were just kind of left around the office to go cover the war in Afghanistan, and she volunteered because she was just tired of her boring life behind a desk. And this is her journey that was supposed to be originally 3 months, ended up being 3 years. So I'm looking forward to learning the story. It's based off a book. I've read it. I don't know about the actual woman, but I'm excited to see this movie, and I'm hoping that both of them do well.
How long?
About hour 45.
Okay, I'm gonna go in Disney's Zootopia.
Yes.
You're gonna watch Margot Robbie.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
And let's see if you're gonna come back into the movie, say WTF.
Yeah.
All right, so we just got out Disney's Zootopia. I already watched it. Reviews already online right now.
Right above James'
But this video is for Margot Robbie and Tina Fey. WTF? Should I watch this movie, or am I gonna leave the theater saying WTF?
I think you'll leave the theater saying ILY. I would say the government version or the military version, but I don't know what it is.
I love you, Margot Robbie.
Exactly. No, I think this is
She is
probably Tina Fey's best movie. Performance-wise, and obviously her role as a producer. I think, like we said earlier, I think this movie is marketed a little bit more of a comedy than it actually is. But I don't think anyone going to see a movie about a person covering war, is going to think it's that big of a comedy. I mean, there's funny moments. This girl, the way it pretty much explains is that she goes over to Afghanistan, and how she deals with this entire life change is that they party, and they party like hard and crazy, and there's a lot of partying stuff, and Martin Freeman's really funny. But I think this was just a really good watch. It's a movie that I'm still kind of sinking in, and I'm really trying to break down how I feel and what I enjoyed. But I think Tina Fey is equally funny, but I think it's also her way of saying, hey guys, I don't always have to play the comedian. Like, this is something I could bring you. Obviously, like I said earlier, I think this project's also really close to her heart, so she really invested in herself. Margot Robbie is fun. Her character she's in a huge chunk of the movie, but her character isn't as important as I think that the trailers all to be. She kind of befriends Tina Fey, and she's around most of the time, or kind of in there talking to her, but we don't really learn much about her. There's a point at the end where we kind of get more into her, but she does very good, but I don't think... Yes. The 4-10-4 syndrome, I believe it's called.
But I don't know if it's a syndrome, but... Let me ask you this. Outside of her character, was she a good actress?
Margot Robbie. Yeah, I think Margot Robbie, I guess my thing would be that she doesn't have so much to work with her. She doesn't really have those scenes where we're like able to get a performance out of her. I think that she's good, and you like her, but it's more really fixated on Tina Fey's performance. You're seeing her go through things. Margot Robbie's more or less coming in and out of the movie, and you're just kind of like, oh, okay, that's who she is.
She's kind of like a tour guide, huh?
No, she is also a journalist covering the war.
Got it.
And then they befriend each other, and it's them kind of talking about rumor, like, oh, this person knows this, and then they go out and party. But we never really get to learn much about her.
Harley Quinn, love it.
This is a movie. I think the movie has a lot to say about, especially the women's role in war. It was really interesting to kind of see how these people just adapt to the world change, or not world change, but country change, just going to Afghanistan, and how they just go from living in New York and living this particular life and going into living in like a bunker, or I don't know exactly how you explain it, or just how the whole process works. I found it really interesting, that they just walk around with press, and soldiers just allow them to walk. If something happens, they're just behind them on a camera. Like, I understand, journalism on war, but it's just so interesting to see how they interact with soldiers and stuff. Billy Bob Thornton is also in this movie, who is actually really funny, not in the I'm telling jokes way, but just a very sarcastic, and Tina Fey and him play off each other well. Alfred Molina.
Did you know he has a bulimia?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he can't stop, throwing up thing.
Like he has bulimia now?
Yeah.
Or he's bulimic?
He's bad.
Oh.
That's why he's so skinny.
Anyway, Alfred Molina, Doc Ock himself is in this movie.
Oh.
And he's also really good in this movie. I've always been a fan of Alfred Molina, and he's really good in this movie.
His career really hasn't done much lately, huh?
Well, I wouldn't say lately, but I think he's an actor that searches for not your major movie roles. He definitely, you'll watch something and you'll be like, oh wow, Alfred Molina is in this. Like this, I didn't even know he was in this, but he plays a really good role in this movie. He did, last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago, he did that movie where he was married to John Lithgow. Love is Strange, I believe it was called, and that was really good, but he does a lot of other smaller projects. But I think this movie is really good. I think it's an interesting movie. I don't think it's a movie that you're going to want to go see to crack up and be in tears laughing, because I don't think that might happen once. There's 1 or 2 moments that I really cracked up. But it's just this really interesting story that I found really fascinating. I think that it has a good message. I don't think that I loved it, but I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be doing that. But I think it'd be more like, but easily Tina Fey's best performance, and I think her best movie since she's left, that I could think of. And
Margot Robbie banging.
Margot Robbie's good, yeah, but I think that, off of this and Focus and Wolf of Wall Street, I think she had more of a presence in Focus than she does in this. She's I would consider her more of a co-star in this, where they consider her co-star in this, but I don't think she just has that character that is big enough to be considered co-lead.
But that had nothing to do with her.
No. She's not bad at all, but I just don't think her character is very meaty in the sense of being very rounded. But I think we're gonna have to wait till Suicide Squad to find out how good she is.
Cannot wait.
August, but all I know is that this date's wrong, but in 23 days,
Batman v Superman.
The greatest battle of all time is going to be happening here at AMC Town Square at midnight, and you need to get your tickets. Tickets.
Ben Affleck's finally going to get everyone to shut up.
Dude, Ben Affleck's the man.
And don't forget, guys, Zootopia's already online.
Yeah, Zootopia is online. Make sure to click that. Click the eye right up here.
I think I'm gonna try to sneak in a London Has Fallen review with just me.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Because I'm watching that on Mañana.
Yeah, I'm ready. We will put that in the white circle.
I'll sneak it in there.
Also, make sure to tune in on Monday. Each Monday, if you guys haven't been following, I'm doing the 365-day movie challenge. I watch a movie every single day. Technically, it's 366 days because, of course, this year is a leap year. I'm on day 60. Today was day 60, so
I missed the day.
Make sure to check out my updates weekly.
Day 60 already?
Yeah, I know.
And there's only 365 days.
Yeah, but like 60 sounds like a lot, but yeah, 1/5. Like there's
of the
a
year's
lot
gone.
more. It's a lot more to go.
Good.
Like, I'm not even knocked down the 60 part of 300, and I still have 300 plus. So make sure to check out my update on that on Monday. I have some really like interesting interviews kind of in the works right now. I don't want to say who or what's going on, but we are working on those.
And we're working on a nice little project.
Yes, we're working on a lot of good stuff. But hopefully in the next week or two, by the end of March, I will have some interviews with some filmmakers. There was a movie that I watched recently called A Girl Like Her, which is a smaller movie, but really talks about a major problem in this country, bullying. And her name is Amy S. Weber, and I wanted to get her and sit and talk with her. So hopefully we're going to be bringing you that, and then a few other ones I don't want to jinx.
Cool. ChasingCinema.com/
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Full on review, and also Zootopia, and also wait for London Has Fallen.
Mr. James
And
Shield.
in 7 days we got
10 Field Cloverfield Lane.
ooh, the not even sequel, not the prequel, but the sideline sister brother of Cloverfield, and also the movie I'm gonna first watch on premiere night is gonna be The Brothers Grimm's. Oh, it looks so freaking.
You hear about the whole thing with him?
Sacha Baron Cohen?
Yeah, that they were like they want to ban him from the Oscars because of the stunt he pulled. Like,
I love it.
Like supposedly.
That's when he climbed the thing?
Well, no. Well, he's done all these things in the past, but this year he dressed up as Ali G. And when he presented with, I can't remember the actress he presented with, but basically that wasn't.
I saw that.
That wasn't supposed to happen. I guess his wife, Isla Fisher.
Okay.
She snuck in his costume, which really wasn't a costume; it was just headband, glasses, and gloves. And so he gave it to her so it wouldn't present it. And when the director saw him walk on stage with her, he's like, "What the hell is this?" And so now they're like, they don't want him to come back.
The director of the Oscars.
Yeah, they don't want him to come back. Not that it matters. I mean,
I don't think he's gonna be nominated for.
Well, you know what? Surprisingly, I think he's a really good actor. He likes to do his own thing, and that's fine. I don't like his personal thing, but like when he was in Hugo, or when he was in Les Mis, and when he was in Sweeney Todd, I think like he's definitely has potential. I know there's one more movie that I also really enjoyed him in, but you ain't gonna win doing Borat or Ali G either. Do you like those movies? Like
Very nice.
No, God.
Very nice.
I hated Borat.
How much?
That was like the cool thing when I was in middle school was Borat. Borat. Very nice. Yeah.
Very nice.
God, I hate
How much?
I never even saw Bruno.
Bruno I saw.
I saw The Dictator, and that wasn't
Dictator
that
I
bad.
saw.
I thought The Dictator was semi-clever, but I think there was one more too he did recently.
Don't matter.
We'll
be back 7 days.
Don't matter.
And people that don't know, ChasingCinema.com is known as
Film Lovers website.
By the way,